so you're finally up in the loft. What to expect here. The loft workouts are always going to be different, okay? We do repeat them from time to time depending on the popularity. So if there is a workout that you really enjoy, let us know and we might do it again. The way that the layout works here, there's always a structured warm-up, okay? So the coach will be taking you through a warm-up, whether it's dynamic, whether it's stretching, whether you go outside, or you might just be doing some general blood flow work to get you guys prepped and ready for the workout ahead. Next up, we have the workout itself. Like I said, we try not to repeat the same workouts over and over again, but we do have kind of a similar template that you might see. So you're gonna see multiple small workouts within the overall larger workout with some bits of rest kind of sprinkled in there, just so that you guys have enough time to run to the washroom, grab a drink, stretch, and just kind of prep for that next workout. Today, for example, the workout is 4 8-minute AMRAPs. So you guys will get used to the jargon that we use in our strength class downstairs and in the loft class. An AMRAP, for example, is as many reps or rounds as possible in that 8-minute time frame. Just because it's an AMRAP doesn't mean that it has to be maximal effort. Your coach will always specify what the intention of the workout is, what the intensity they'd like to see you working at, or the rep ranges for each of the movements. If you have any questions, feel free to let us know. All right, guys, so this is the Assault Runner. A little bit different than a regular treadmill that you might be used to. There's no speed controls on this, okay? So you are gonna be the thing controlling the speed of this. Little tip, if you want to speed up, you're gonna take a longer step towards the front of the treadmill to get moving a bit faster. To slow down, all you have to do is shorten that step up, like you're taking a small stutter step towards the back, and then you're good. All right, guys, so this is the Rogue Air Bike. This is going to be probably a fan favorite up in the loft here. First thing I want to start with is your seat placement. So as you can see, when I'm seated here, if I extend my leg out, I still have a slight bend in my knee. Okay, this is going to give me a little bit more power. I never want to be reaching for that pedal, but you also don't want to be cramped up like you're driving your kid's bike, okay? Next up with this, you're gonna wanna make sure you hit the start button before you start pedaling too hard, okay? That's not gonna be very fun looking down at the screen and seeing those zeros on there. Last thing to go over, this is essentially a push and a pull with the arms as you're pedaling. So best way to describe this is essentially like biking uphill backwards. All right, guys, so we have the skier here. This one gonna be a little bit more complicated than the other two pieces of equipment that you'll see up here, but go over the basics for you. You're gonna reach up, grab the handles, make sure that your hands are cupped in those handles, okay? As we do this movement, we wanna see a slight bend in the arms. I'm gonna send my butt back and my chest down and drop the knees just a little bit into kind of like a half squat. As I come down, I'm gonna press back. Big tricep extension. So think about doing like a sit-up, like a standing sit-up, and a tricep extension. All right, so talking about the Concept 2 rower now, guys. You wanna make sure that your feet are inside these straps. Tighten those straps up nice and tight. Next up, we're gonna grab the handle, nice wide grip. We wanna think of this as a push with the legs and a pull with the arms, but we want it to be timed perfectly, okay? So it will take a little bit of time to get used to that rhythm on the rower. As I push away with the legs, I'm gonna pull with the arms. I'm pulling that handle right into the bottom of my chest and then coming back in. As I come back in, I'm gonna let my arms go first and then bring the knees in. Extend the legs, pull with the arms.